Next. I wonder what's going on when they've given me this shuffle deck. Kwenzakalani, guys, these long-term relationships. Are you guys misunderstanding each other? I'm almost getting the energetic confluence that communication. Oh, Mercury retrograde. That makes a lot of sense. Yes, you guys are having gross miscommunication between you and your people during this period. Okay. Togoza, ma'am. Alright, spirit clear, concise messages here for my long-term couples here. What's happening here in the mystics here for my long-term couples here? Ooh, okay. This is what is happening. Oh no. Oh no. Bottom of the deck, we've got a healing heart. Okay, I'm channeling energy here of a long-term couple here where there's been a divorce, where there's been an ending. There was a beautiful start there. This was a very long-term union here, exceeding 10 years what I'm seeing here. You guys could have even met in high school. Oh, there's such a beautiful union here. You guys had everything. You know, your first dates, you had your first picnics here. You guys bought each other chocolates, you wrote each other letters. This is how far back this relationship is going here. You guys have got kids, you guys got married, you've gone through a lot of trials and tribulations with each other here. You know, you guys connected here. You guys connected here. This was definitely a soul connection, a definite soul partnership, a soul contract, a life partner here that you were with here for a very long time here. And as you see here in the soulmates here, ilanga seliyashona laphana. Hence, I'm channeling the energy here of people that have come, you know, you've come to the end of the race here. You've come to the end of the race here, and there has been a divorce here. With the coffin here, there has been an ending. And yeah, I'm seeing here a healing heart and boundaries here. You guys are still hurt. You're avoiding conversations. One of you is not dealing with the situation. One is still very much upset. There's a shared energetic confluence here of two healing hearts. There's a lot of toxicity here, of course. When you've been with somebody for a very long time, there will be that familiarity that does have that ground to build this toxicity here. I do see a lot of addictions here: alcohol, smoking. The relationships by nature, of course, because of familiarity, became also very much abusive here. Be it somebody here being financially abused here to take on all the financial burden here. Someone being physically abused, psychologically abused here. You know, there's trauma bonding here between some of the relationships that I'm seeing here. Interesting. All right. Why are we channeling this energy here, Spirit? Why are we channeling this energy here this evening? Clear, concise messages, please, Spirit. All right, let's see. Let's see what's happening here. Long-term relationships here. That experienced a divorce, a recent divorce. Um, this Queen of Cups here. Thokoza to birth. Thank you so much, Mdumdala. Thank you so much, everybody, for the likes and the shares and the follows and the gifts. You guys are absolutely amazing. I see the Divine Feminine here, collective, being very closed off to love. Very, very, very closed off to love. You know, this cup here is usually open here with the Queen of Cups. In this depiction here, the Queen of Cups here has closed the lid and has almost retreated to a very safe space here. Good evening there to Jablani. And in reverence there to that lion there, that's usually where the fool stands here, about to jump over the ledge. It's almost like this queen is protecting their heart here and is not even interested in new starts at this present particular moment in time here. Of course, there is this healing energy here and this grieving here of this relationship, so it is in keeping with energetic confluence, so it does make sense. Okay. And your guides are saying they're still with you all the way. The guides are still with you all the way. So what was the challenge? For some of you, the challenge here was that there could have been a third-party situation. There could have been external parties here. There could have been a lot of confusion. There could have been a competitive energy here between the two of you. There could have been combative energy here between the two of you. There is now too tumultuous to actually withstand. You know, it was getting too hot in the kitchen here. For some of you, you're showing me the restriction of conjugal rights here being a challenge here, financial hurdles being a challenge here between the two of you here. Also, I'm seeing here power struggles here from families here. For some of you are saying, hey Gogo, ubehlezi nje emamela mhlawumbe, I'm seeing a matriarch here, so mhlawumbe behlezi amamele umamakhe or ubehlezi amamele ubabakhe ngasonke isikhathi masekakhulumile. I'm seeing very stubborn energies here. I'm seeing very rigidness here. I'm seeing people that turned into monsters towards each other here at the best of times. But then you kept up the appearances here. People from externally could not see that, you know, what was happening underneath. Thokoza to SS Chevrolet Mdumdala. Hey. There's still this feeling I'm getting here from you guys saying to me, and as Gogo, we still had the momentum to still carry on. You guys still felt very young. You still feel young, even Namanj actually. You know, there's almost this feeling of life has just started again. Yeah, able. Thokoza to birth. I'm almost hearing life starts at 40, and I'm hearing something like that. It's like you guys have received a invigoration here to live again. And you're giving the energetic confidence here of saying, now you want the best for yourself, and you're choosing yourself now over everybody. You've listened to people's advice, you've tried people's advice, you've tried it their way, you're tired now of their way, you're doing it your own way. Interesting. As I say that, we've got the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is a scholar. It's almost like you're learning a new way of living here. It's almost as if you're saying to me here, Gogo, there's a new breath of fresh air here that you need to get familiar with. There's a lot of focus on your money. Lots of focus on your money, your stability here, your independence. Very clear, forward, future thinking energy here that I'm seeing from you. Laser focused here. You're not allowing anything to get into your way here. There's something you're also waiting for here. You're giving me this energetic confidence of saying, Gogo, I'm also waiting for something here that's going to liberate me. For some of you, you're saying that, and it's definitely coming. If you've been wondering, where is it? It's delayed, but it's coming. You're saying to me, you're feeling the dark clouds here pass through your life now. You're feeling the struggle period passing over your life. You're feeling, this heavy load. It's being cast away from your life here. There's definitely winds of change here in your energetic confidence that you cannot deny. And you're saying to me, and Spirit has been very diligent and very faithful in this walk that you've been walking here with Spirit as well. You're showing me the appreciation of money here, that it delivered. It is it's going to show off with your money, and that's exactly what it did. I see you here in the present moment reconnecting with your inner child, being at one with your inner child wounds as well. Inner child healing. For some of you, if you haven't started here, Bandabadala, it's a perfect time to start and indulging here in your inner child healing here. It's a beautiful moment here. For some of you, may need to have some cleansings done as well, because this is going to be I'm hearing the blueprint of what is going to shape your happiness here. The King of Squirrels here is looking at the sun here. The King of Squirrels here is looking at the sun, and this sun here is speaking about your stability here. There's this relationship that you want to manifest here. There's your forever after here. You still want to ride off to the sunset with somebody. You still want to grow old with somebody here. You still have a lot of love to give here. You still have a lot of life to live. Big dreams, aspirations, titles. You still want to have promotions here. It's like you've just been reborn. You've been given, a lease on life here, and you're taking it with both hands, and you're realizing your power here. You're standing in your emperor status here, and you're saying to me, Coco, it's now or never. I need to reclaim my life. I need to take control of my life. I need to stabilize everything. Now is the time. Okay, beautiful. Oh, look at that. Oh, collective, you guys are very spiritual during this period. I see you guys being very diligent in your prayers, in your spiritual hygiene. Niyapahla, niyatandaza, niyaklenza. You guys are up to date. And Spirit is saying here, you guys have got a very beautiful connection with them at this present moment in time. Ningadinwa. Ningadinwa, bandabadala, ningadinwa. You are hearing them crystal clear. Nizwa black and white manje. There's no need for an intermediary. Yeah, I see you guys are restarting your life here from scratch. Are you almost saying here, yazi gogo, angiphumanga ne-Andes kuloya mshado, angiphumanga nje ne-Andes, ngiphume nje nginje. I need to start all over. Hey, SS. Spirit's advice here is saying here, usually the devil card has got two people here, chained here, and unequal. Spirit's advice is saying here, this was also a karmic cycle that you guys had to go through, but you guys are free now. Ansekola. There's nobody there. You guys are free. External circumstances. There's almost an air of, I'm hearing, Gogo, do I forgive these people? Do I listen to my intuition? Or do I ignore my intuition? Because there's almost like this pestering energy here that's requiring you to make a decision around that, particularly the forgiveness part, because we've got temperance here. And you're almost saying here, in the porang of forgiveness, inotando, phakathi into ka forgiveness, inotando. And angisafuni into enhlanganisa nothando nama emotions nalo muntu. Okay, I'll take that. But what's Spirit's advice? Spirit's advice is to release them lovingly. Their hopes and fears. So it's supposed to be the Nine of Pentacles, but it's coming across as the Nine of Wands, which represents the wounded warrior. They are expressing a constraint of finances, resources, time. They feel like a part of them has been cut off. They feel like a part of them has been cut off here. Okay, overall outcome. Look, they will remarry. They'd be happy to have a reconciliation and marry you, but what they are giving the energetic confluences here is that just like you'll be choosing happiness here, collective. It's two people that have run their course and now understand, it's like the divine masculine is standing the divine feminine in. There's almost this divine understanding here that, okay, there needs to be the parting of the ways here. And then making room for the new. Alright, you guys. That was that. Let's look at new people energy. For my singles here, let us see who's coming towards you. New people.